Hi guys, welcome to Monique Kitchen Addiction. It's your girl, the only Monique with the double KK. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how to cook red oil stew, okay? So guys, this is the meat that I will be using to cook my oil stew. I will be using cow tripe, cow kidney, cow beef, and cow gizzard. You can use any meat of your choice, okay? I will be using scotch bonnet and I will be using 3 onions, one for boiling the meat, one for frying, and one for blending. And I want it to be very spicy. So this is the amount of the tomatoes I will be using, okay? I will be using curry powder, thyme, garlic, turmeric, salt, and 3 stock cube all through to boil my meat. So this is the red oil, okay? So guys, how we been using crayfish. I'm going to blend it, okay? So if you are using my recipe, feel free to add crayfish, man. If you use crayfish to cook your oil stew, man, the taste, the smell is superb, okay? Feel free to add it, please. And I will be using my crayfish. You guys know I don't cook without this. Now let's start cooking. I'm going to pour the meat inside the pot. I'm going to pour in the ingredients and I'm going to mix it properly and add a little, very little amount of water. Okay, and I will be using 2 stock cube to boil the meat and I'll be using the third one to cook the stew, making it stirry. And I'll be using 1 big onions to boil the meat as well. Now I am going to mix very well and cover to let it boil up. So I'm not going to let it overcook. So I'm just going to leave it to cook for at least 6 minutes. Okay, remember we are not going to fry the meat. So let's taste the meat if it's fully done. So at this point it is done to my taste because I don't want it to overcook. Okay, now I'm going to remove, then place a dry pot of fire. So at this point my gas is switched off. I'm going to pour in the oil. I am going to cover it and switch on my gas and place on a very low heat. So after the smoke is coming up, I'm going to take the pot to my balcony so to ease the smoke. So this is it. I did that behind the scene. So this is the consistency that I want it. I don't want it to be too bleached out. So I still want it to come out red. Okay. So this is it. I am going to gently pour in the onions and fry. After frying for some seconds, I am going to gently pour in the tomatoes. Though the tomatoes is frozen, so I'm just going to try my best to unfrozen it. I'm going to do that behind the camera, okay? So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and also follow my page. Subscribe, like, and share if you love what I do. So I have already unfrozen it. I am going to gently put in the eggs because I want my egg to soak in the stew. And I will be adding the kidney meat. Remember, I didn't cook this along with the other meat. So I'm just going to stir and cover to let it cook for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Now let's check. So I am going to stir it. Then I am going to pour in the blend onions, blend crayfish, and blend scotch bonnet. Okay, I blend the 3 together. Now I am going to pour it in and I'm going to stir it to mix. And I will be pouring in the stock water. As you can see, I am not going to use all. I'm just going to add little, then keep the rest. So now I am going to stir to meat. I hope by now you guys know I love to stir food. If I add one thing, I will stir. So I'm sorry. Now I'm going to add in the remaining stock cube, making it three all together. Then I will be adding curry and thyme plus a little salt. So that's it. And I'm still going to stir. After that, I am going to cover to let it cook for minimum of 4 minutes. Remember, I am cooking on a very low heat. So this is it. I am going to gently pour in the boiled meat. If you want to really enjoy oil stew, don't fry your meat and also add crayfish. Like this is how we normally cook it back in the days at home. Even up to date, this is how I still cook it. I don't fry my meat. In as much that I love fried meat, but when I'm cooking with red oil, I don't fry my meat. Okay, so if you are using this recipe and you really want to get the taste that I got while cooking it this way, I will advise you to cook it exactly as I do. So thank you all to my new and old subscribers. I love you all. I appreciate you all for being there. Please always help me to share, like, and always drop comments. Okay, that's if you love what I do. And if you think I got it a little thing wrong, yeah, constructive criticism is allowed. Okay, so that's it. I just added my fish. I am going to stir it, then I will cover to let it cook. So I will be checking from time to time to stir so it won't get burnt. So I keep stirring, covering. Yeah, that's how I always do, though I don't show up in the camera. So now our stew is almost ready, but I'm just going to stir it now and cover it to leave it to cook. So I'm going to fully leave it to cook like for 20 minutes, though I was coming to stir, covering and all that. Okay, so this is it. Now our stew is fully ready. Like this whole house is smelly amazingly. Like I love the smell. You see it. Hey, ja, ja, ja. Oil stew is ready, man. I'm tired of sunflower oil. So this is it. I'm just going to start eating. So you can consume this with beans. I love to eat this with dry beans, or white rice and dry beans, or yam. So this is it. Our red oil stew is deliciously ready. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.